Oh, God.
On the bar with Steve Saxon.
Hello, Steve Saxon here. Back again for what is another episode of On the Bog. It's a blog that takes place on the bog. I'm very tired today because I've had a really stressful and strenuous weekend. I've been traipsing about all weekend with Colin The Head. The local documentarian is Colin The Head. He's from South Hempsall. And he goes out and makes bloody documentaries, and he ended up dragging me along with him, so I spent most of the weekend traipsing about with Colin The Head. It was an absolutely knackering affair. I was just sat in car with him, but just being out of the house like that is very knackering for somebody in my state. A friend of mine asked me, what have you been up to this weekend? And I told him exactly the same as what I've just told you. I said I've been traipsing around with Colin The Head. He said, you've been doing what with Colin The Head? I said, I've been traipsing. What the bloody hell's traipsing mean? I'm like, what the chuffing hell do you mean? What the bloody hell does traipsing mean? Don't you know what bloody traipsing means? Now, it turns out this friend of mine is from, what they call it, that stupid place over at bloody Water, what they call it, America. It's from America. Now, people in America ain't got a clue what traipsing means. And I says, well, basically, it just means that I've been traipsing about with him all weekend. And he says, well, I don't know what you mean by traipsing. What is it, some kind of activity? And I'm like, well, yeah, it is a kind of activity in a way, but I don't really know how to describe it. How would you describe traipsing? I mean, to me, traipsing is just traipsing about, you know, that's all it is. I can't think of any other word to describe traipsing other than traipsing. But basically, traipsing about with somebody means that you're getting dragged along from pillar to post, you know, somewhere where you don't particularly want to be. When Colin The Head turned up, I thought he was just taking me to the shop for some biscuits. He actually turned up and I said, what are you doing, Colin? Is there any chance you can fetch me some biscuits from shop? And he says, I'll do better than that, Steve. I'll take you to the shop. I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. I don't really like going out, like. I'd prefer it if you got me some biscuits. And basically he says, well, I'm sorry, but you have a coming car with me or you don't get the biscuits. So I had to go with him, you know, I didn't have any other choice. There was no way I was bloody walking to the shop. So I ended up going with Colin The Head. Now, he was supposed to be getting me these biscuits, and instead of getting these biscuits, he ended up traipsing me about all over Peninnes, up bloody moors and stuff off a Saddleworth. I thought he was going to chuff and kill me at one stage. I thought, what the bloody hell's he taking me up here for? So after spending most of the day traipsing about with Colin, and that basically means I was just sat in passenger seat of his car. This same American that I was having this conversation with, he also said, so what else have you got up to? I said, well, I got a bit mad when somebody was chuntering at me going down road the other day. He says, somebody were what? I said, somebody was chuntering at me. He said, what the chuffing hell do you mean by that? I'm like, well, he was chuntering. Well, what the chuffing hell's chuntering mean? So I started trying to explain that one as well. What's the problem with these Americans? So they don't bloody understand plain English. Traipsing and chuntering can both be found in the dictionary. Now I had to explain to him what chuntering were all about. Chuntering? I can't stand people who chunter, it's one of my pet hates. You got something to say, open your gob and say it. Typical example, I were in bloody Morrison's the other day at Pontefract. I was walking round Morrison's and an old bloke were blocking bloody aisle. Trolley here, basket here, and he's blocking bloody aisle up, and he was just staring into space. And I stood there for about 5 seconds and I thought, not going nowhere this. So I said, excuse me old cock, let me just squeeze past you. And I went past him. Now what did he do? He started chuntering something under his breath. So I spun round, I said, what did you say, mate? And he just turned round and ignored me, and I thought, you know, there's no bleeding worse. If you'd have been 20 years younger, I'd have bloody slapped nut on you, because I can't stand chunterers. Now don't get me wrong, I would never ever go out of my way and hurt an old person. It's not nice, I don't condone any kind of violence on anybody. But when you've got people that chunter at you all the time, it really boils my piss. It gets me very angry. So I'm trying to explain to my American friend what chuntering's all about. And basically chuntering is when you say something and you're trying to get that person to hear it, but yet you haven't got the balls to say it properly. Road rage, another example where there's loads of chuntering. You'll be pulling out of a junction or something, and let's just say if you pull out in front of somebody or you cut something a bit fine, you know, the other driver might go past and he might bloody chunter something at you. I can't stand it. I'd rather him wind his bloody window down and give me a proper earful. If you've got something to say, bloody say it. There's no point chuntering stuff under your breath because it really pisses people off. So all you people that chunter stuff, either grow a pair of balls or keep your bleeding mouth shut. And that basically brings me to the end of today's episode because I've got nothing else to say. I'm very tired. I need to go downstairs and eat some tea. I've still got my dinner all over my top, look. I don't know if you can see it, but I had some dinner and I spilt it all the way down my top. I normally put my clothes through wash about once a fortnight or something, But not only have I got today's dinner, but I've also got a little bit of yesterday's dinner as well. So, due to the cost that I've got all these different layers of dinner accumulating, I might have to send this one to washer by end of week. I was hoping to make it last a fortnight, but I don't think we'll get that far, because chances are when I go down and have my tea, I'll probably end up with some more snap down me as well. So it brings me to the end of this episode. I've not got anything interesting to say really. I was just very mad that people in America, they impose all these stupid words on us. You get people on Facebook going on about proms and moms. What the chuffing hell's a mom? An M-O-M? I've never bleeding heard of one. Now I've got a mam and I've got a mum. Well, it happens to be the same person, but she's my mam or my mum, depending on which one I call her. But I've not got a chuffing clue what a mom is. They're happy for us to bloody adopt all this stupid idiot bloody terminology, and half the thick parasite bastards around here seem to go along with it, adopting all these American phrases and American words and stuff. When you come out with a simple word such as chuntering or traipsing, people ain't got a bleeding clue what you're on about. So learn to speak English, people. Get a proper dictionary, look up some English words and learn proper English, not stupid American English where they're all thick as fuck. I've had to take Nettle Ferguson down to dentist. Taking Nettle Ferguson to dentist was also my good deed done for a week, so I don't have to do any more good deeds for nobody. Basically, I can sit and fester away in my own house, and if you don't know what festering means, then you're not from bloody England, are you? People in England know how to fester. People in America haven't got a clue. They think it's something to do with the Addams family or something. It's got fuck all to do with the Addams family. It's a Yorkshire word. It's a word that sucks somebody like me down to the ground because I spend most of my life festering away, and that's that. So this is Steve Saxon for On The Bog. I'll catch you on another episode of On The Bog, the blog that takes place on the bog. Now piss off and let me have a shit in peace.
On the bog, with Steve Saxon.